The sun cast a warm golden glow over Dixon, Kentucky, as a gentle summer breeze rolled over the town. But on this particular morning, the wind seemed to carry something more, something electric. Tammy Slaton stood in front of her phone camera, positioned just right in the corner of her living room, surrounded by sunlight and the rhythm of her favorite Beyoncé track pulsing through the speaker. She wore a neon pink top that shimmered in the morning light and a pair of high-waisted jeans that hugged her new figure. Her face radiated confidence. Her once hidden dimples deepened with every smile. The transformation wasn't just physical, it was spiritual. It was a woman reborn, moving in rhythm with a freedom she'd fought so hard to find. And then, she danced. Not timidly. Not cautiously. But joyfully, arms swaying, hips grooving, her feet light on the floor like they'd never been burdened by hundreds of extra pounds. In this moment, she wasn't just Tammy Slaton from 1,000-Pound Sisters. She was Tammy the Phoenix. Tammy's journey wasn't one of overnight miracles. When fans first met her on TLC's 1,000-Pound Sisters, she was battling more than weight. Food addiction. Depression. Internet bullying. And self-doubt so thick it wrapped around her like a second skin. There were countless moments of despair, hospital visits, oxygen tubes, and tense showdowns with family. Fans questioned whether she would survive, let alone thrive. But Tammy didn't just survive. She transformed. Behind the scenes, long after the cameras stopped rolling, Tammy fought tooth and nail for her life. Following her stint in rehab and bariatric surgery, she embraced a rigorous regimen, nutritional counseling, daily movement, therapy, and hours of hard self-reflection. Every pound shed was a memory released, a trauma faced, a wall torn down. And the world noticed. When Tammy uploaded her dance video to TikTok on a quiet Tuesday morning, she had no idea it would spark a viral sensation. Within hours, the video had over 2 million views. The song, Beyoncé's Break My Soul. Fitting, for a woman who had rebuilt hers piece by piece. Even celebrities took notice. Lizzo reposted the video with the caption, "Yes Tammy, energy unmatched dancer fire." Tammy wasn't just trending. She was inspiring a movement, one dance, one step, one smile at a time. While fans were celebrating online, back in Kentucky, the Slaton family watched in awe. Amy, her sister and longtime partner in chaos and healing, wiped tears from her eyes as she replayed the clip. "I've never seen her like this," she whispered to her fiancé Brian. "Not just skinny. Happy." Chris Combs, their brother, shook his head in disbelief. From hospital beds to TikTok queen. Who would have thought? He joked in a group chat the family shared. Tammy's niece, little Gage, giggled while mimicking her aunt's dance moves, spinning in circles on the living room carpet. Even the youngest Slatons felt the shift. Tammy wasn't just losing weight. She was lifting everyone around her. What fans didn't know was that dance had always been Tammy's secret love. As a child, long before trauma and size silenced her movements, she would dance in the backyard, twirling in the rain, pretending to be a ballerina. But as she grew, the world grew crueler. The bullying started. The stares became harder. The breath shorter. So she stopped dancing. Stopped moving. Stopped believing. But that little girl in her heart never disappeared. She just waited for the day Tammy would set her free. And now, every time Tammy danced on screen, that little girl danced too. 2 weeks after the video went viral, Tammy received an unexpected DM. A representative from Dancing with the Stars reached out, intrigued by her journey and her spark. They weren't offering a full season spot yet, but they wanted her as a guest during a special episode celebrating transformation and resilience. Tammy was stunned. "I thought it was a prank," she told People magazine. "Like me. On Dancing with the Stars? Are you kidding? I couldn't even get up off the couch 2 years ago. But it wasn't a prank. It was an invitation. An affirmation. Proof that joy is louder than pain." The night before flying out to Los Angeles, Tammy stood in front of her mirror. For the first time in years, she saw herself, not the version shown on TV, not the one trolls dissected online, but her. The scars, the stretch marks, the laugh lines, the sparkle. She whispered to her reflection, "You did it, girl." And her reflection whispered back, We did. The studio lights in Los Angeles were blinding, but Tammy didn't flinch. She stood center stage in a shimmering lavender gown, her hair pulled back, her face glowing with confidence. When the music started, a slowed-down cover of Sia's Unstoppable, Tammy moved with grace and conviction. The audience stood, eyes wide, phones out. She didn't perform a technically perfect routine. It wasn't about choreography. It was about truth. Each step carried 1,000 memories. Each twirl 100 tears. By the time she finished, the crowd was on their feet. Judges had tears in their eyes. Even Derek Huff, known for his polished critiques, stood and clapped. "You didn't just dance," he said. "You told a story. And we heard it. Loud and clear." Post-DWTS appearance, Tammy's inbox flooded. Fashion brands reached out, asking her to model plus-size lines. Mental health organizations offered speaking opportunities. She signed a deal with a dancewear company to launch TS Moves, a line of inclusive activewear designed for all bodies. Her TikTok account crossed 3 million followers. Tammy Slaton wasn't just a reality TV star anymore. She was a brand. A movement. A mirror showing others what was possible when you refused to give up on yourself. Back in Kentucky, Tammy returned to a hero's welcome. At the local community center, a banner read. She hugged Amy. She kissed baby Glenn on the forehead. She danced with Gage in the parking lot. The town that once whispered about her struggles now roared with pride. She walked into her house, took off her heels, and collapsed on the couch with a sigh of gratitude. "I'm not done," she whispered to herself. "Not even close." Tammy launched a non-profit called Glow Forward, focused on helping individuals with obesity access therapy, movement classes, and nutrition support. Her first dance class, held in a small gym in Kentucky, drew over 100 participants of all ages and sizes. As she led them through slow steps to Whitney Houston's "I'm Every Woman," she smiled. This wasn't about fame. This was about freedom. Later that night, Tammy posted a video, not dancing this time, but sitting quietly on her porch with fireflies flickering in the background. She looked directly into the camera. "I just want to say thank y'all," she began. "Not for watching me fall, but for cheering me on as I got back up. Y'all saw the ugliest parts of me and still hoped for my best. That means more than I can say." She paused. "I'm not perfect. Never will be. But today, I danced like I used to as a kid. That's victory to me." The comments poured in, tens of thousands strong. Tammy Slaton may have started as one half of the 1,000-pound sisters, but she's now standing wholly on her own. Not just as a symbol of weight loss, but as a living, breathing example of the power of transformation, joy, and second chances. Her dance video didn't just go viral. It lit a spark across the world. Because in every woman who's ever doubted herself, in every person who's ever felt too far gone, in every soul waiting to rise again, there's a Tammy waiting to dance.